Welcome back to our playthrough of The Crew 2, where yesterday we drove some hypercar races, and this is exactly what we're going to do today as well, since this is the only thing we have left in this game apart from the final event. So, I am expecting to have at least two more, or even more, 2 or 3 episodes of hypercar races in this playthrough. So I want us, of course, to buy more hypercars so we can test out as many as possible, but I don't feel like grinding for millions of bucks, to be completely honest with you. So for this episode I was thinking that we should use this little car. So as you can see, it's a McLaren P1. And we have already fixed the performance and styled it previously. We have driven this shortly in like a free cruise to other races, that just free drive, but we have never raced it. And I think we should race it with all the other hypercars that we have. So we will both progress in the game, test this car out in some races and earn some more cash so we can buy at least one more vehicle for the upcoming episodes. So this will be like one of these like road trip-ish races. This one is called Going to Vegas. So let's go right ahead. Recommended level 230. Yeah, you see we have 316 performance out of 320, so it's not maxed out, but I think it's good enough. Alright, so switching to an evening drive here. Or is it morning? Who knows? At least it's not midday. So the wing is coming up and we're just blasting away instantly. So let's see if this will be one of the longer drives. I will not go real easy until I see if we create a gap or not, since one of the last races in the last episode did not turn out as easy as we thought. So we actually ended up in second. We thought we had a good comfort zone, but then ended up in second after all. But yeah, creating a good gap here. 6 seconds already. It's not really prepared for that turn, but no problem. Still extending the lead, almost 8 seconds. 18% already, so maybe this race is not as long as I might have expected after all. We've only been driven for 1 minute, and it's already more than 1/5 through the race. Oh, gonna smack the rail there. It drives nicely, this car. It has really good handling, really stable. Actually really nice to drive, as I guess you might expect from a McLaren. Or maybe perhaps from any hypercar. If you spend like millions of dollars on a car, you would expect it to drive nicely, wouldn't you? Going into a little town here. 41%, almost 2 minutes into the race. Quite a straight race here, not many sharp turns, so that's why you get sort of surprised when a turn like that suddenly comes up. Yeah, one is coming up here, it seems, on the minimap. Do I have to brake? Maybe a little, but not that much. A little more turns here. It's starting to rain. 21 seconds ahead. Alrighty then. Yeah, I guess that's usually the case. I mean, we are overpowered, and it's usually like straight or open races like this where it's not so much turns. That's where we get insane gaps due to our performance advantage. %67%. What happens here? Oh, that was actually meant to be. Gonna miss the checkpoint, I think. Yeah. Alright, better reset this time. Even though we have a 20-second gap, but it would just be so messy to drive around and take the checkpoint. So yeah, just reset and be on our way again. So that's Las Vegas coming up over there. 75% into the race, driving on the wrong side of the road. Doesn't seem to be any traffic though, so whatever. And there we reached the 80% mark, so just 1/5 of the race to go. 3.5 minutes. Yeah, this was way faster than I thought. Not like the half an hour plus cross-country drive. It was really good roads all the way as well, so it was like I said, mostly just straight, just blasting all the way. Okay, so here we're going off the highway finally, going into Las Vegas, I suppose. There's the finish. And just blast in under the lights. Alright, no problem at all with the McLaren. Really nice, stable driving. Would actually be fun to have like a more twisty road experience maybe with it as well. But since this race was so quick, we should be able to do one more. Still this speech, even though we got a new narrative in the last episode. Yeah, what will end this? Big land. That does not seem very twisty at all. Main Highland East. Maybe that one. Let's go to that one. See if we get like a different type of race. Still raining. That kind of sucks. Let's see if the weather changes as we enter the race. You never know, right? Looks like we'll get zoned in here. Yeah, the weather cleared up instantly. Lovely! Instantly got the lead. Performance advantage, of course. Whoa! Let's try and stay on the road, shall we? Let's try and keep the hammer down here through the turn. No problem at all. Not much turns on this either so far. One coming up just as I say that, but maybe that's the only one. Let's see. Seems like the road is still like quite open. Is there no traffic in this race either? Oh yeah, maybe the races where we get zoned in don't have traffic, right? Isn't that the case? Whoa! We're losing grip there, losing traction for a while. The road was a bit bumpy in the corner there, so we lost traction in the rear, but it all turned out fine. Seems the sun is going down, or is it just cloudy? Half the race done. We're cautiously in the corner, but we are... Look at the minimap where the dots for our competitors are. It seems they are way off. They must be far behind. It says almost 20 seconds gap. I guess that is quite a lot when you're like constantly around 300 kilometers per hour. Then 20 seconds is quite a distance, right? Yeah, it goes fine, this little McLaren. I think I started to feel a little bit more of the handling of it in this race, a bit more than the last one. We have a dry road and it's a bit, in sections it's been a bit bouncy, so we have lost grip several times during the race. We have even seen the car like bounce around on the road some, but it managed to get grip back really well. So despite these bouncy sections, we have not had any issues at all. It has gotten the grip back real quick and we've just been on our way. And here's the finish, 32.5 second gap. Yeah, sweet as pie, no problem at all. So that's 2 races down already with the McLaren. So let's see. Should we have Dallas. That seems to be a long one though. So maybe we should save that for another day. The road to New Orleans, that seems maybe like the Las Vegas one. And we have the big land. I just got a crazy idea. Now we have tested the McLaren. Should we go back to do the Lamborghini just for fun? We have not driven the Lamborghini for a long time. It was the first supercar that we actually bought, I think. So since we will buy a new one, probably for the next episode, and I expect now that this is progressing so well that we might complete hypercar in the next episode, and we will drive the new car then. So maybe we should just revisit the Lamborghini once. It's a lovely car. It sounds good, it drives well, it's just lovely. So yeah, let's do this big land race, recommended level 230, with the Lambo instead. Getting zoned in here, so what will the weather be? Seems good, dry, evening or morning, something like that. Ah, the open road with our Lambo. Ah, we have some traffic this time. That's nice for a change. Yeah, 7 gears on this car. Well, pulling away, but that's expected, I guess, in an open straight race like this, as long as we don't out of arena. Does that matter though if we get back? Yes, it does if we miss a checkpoint. Alright, here they come. We're back in the race, I guess. I sort of had to try. If we don't miss the checkpoint, would it be, oh, this is like, it all happens again. Is the checkpoint missed again? That would be catastrophic. No, okay, good. So we're back in last. Yeah, like I said, I had to try. Like, if we didn't miss the checkpoint, would it be good enough if we just got back into the arena? Or on the road, I guess.
You are on top, right where you belong.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. How could I not agree with that? You are a wise man, apparently. Alright, so yeah, maybe a bit easy this one. I mean, we messed up bad at least twice in this race, but we're still in a 6-second lead. We were sent back to 7th, and then we were sent back to last, but we just blast past them and create a gap instantly. Maybe a bit easy, but yeah, hello! That's one way to drive a hypercar, I guess. Anyone want to go along with me in a hypercar for real? I secure you, I'm a very good driver, no worries. Just write a goodbye letter before we go. %, almost done with race number 3 in this episode. $454 kilometers per hour there. Can we top it? No, not enough nitro. Alrighty then. 96. Can we top it going into the finish? Is there any traffic in our way? Let's blast. 459. And that's the end of the race. Nice. And there's some loot. Alrighty then. Returning to free drive. Alright. So 3 races down. Let's see how many we have left. 2 events left. That's it. And that will be the upcoming episode. Both are in the same location, the road to New Orleans and Dallas. That will be the next episode, and those races will be driven with a new car. Which one? I don't know right now, but, or maybe I do. I have quite an idea. It's actually a car I never heard of before I played the Crew 2. And in the beginning I thought it looked like weird, almost silly. But it's sort of grown on me lately, and I'm thinking that maybe we should get that and see if we customize it, how crazy can that car look. And I actually test drove it from the street race headquarters, and it sounded fantastic. Seemed to be a really fun car, and no, I will not say which one it is until the next episode. Alright, thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. If you want to stay tuned for new content, please subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell button. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye bye.